Mark Cook.
Good morning.
And our guest this morning is Bruce Curless, and Bruce is the producing artistic director of the historic Ritz Theater in Haddon Township, New Jersey. Welcome to Morning Coffee, Bruce. We're so happy to finally have you here.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
Good. So, tell us, what's happening at the theater right now?
What isn't happening? Well, I mean, all of the planning for the future, but of course, tonight we open the Great American Trailer Park musical, and that's just going to be too much fun to
It sounds too much fun.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I saw some of the rehearsal shots,
Yes.
and it's just crazy. That's
Absolutely.
all I can say. It's just crazy. It's everything you think in your mind that it could be and more, including some pink flamingos
Yes.
and crazy characters.
Absolutely.
And
And they say everything that you think that you, but don't say.
oh,
Where's this production? Where does this production come from? This isn't one that I've heard of before.
I think it was an off-Broadway show.
it was.
We did it in a small venue a couple of years ago and had such a great response to it that we wanted to bring it back and put it on our main stage.
That's
So,
great. That's exciting. Well,
Yeah.
good luck with it. That's
Thanks.
how can people come see it?
easy. They just come. We're in Haddon Township, right on the White Horse Pike. And check us out online, www.ritztheaterco.org, and then get a full lineup there. But it's so easy. Buy tickets online, give us a call at the theater, and we'll be happy to help you out.
Excellent.
So we have to take a quick commercial break for a hot topic, but we're going to be right back with Bruce Curless to talk more about the historic Ritz Theater, so stay tuned.
Excellent.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facials, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
In this chair, and Char's now in that chair, and we are back, and we are talking with Bruce Curless from the Ritz Theater Company. Bruce,
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for bearing with us through the interview with Colleen Crusoe.
No, that was great. That was exciting. I think I want to hang out and hear about everything going on in the music world.
You can?
You are a good liar. No, she's really interesting. She's got a really unique sound, and she was, you know, I had a little bit of a hard time hearing her, but she was talking about her country influence on top of her R&B. It really is a very different type of sound.
It's an interesting mix.
Yeah, it's very cool. But let's talk about the task at hand here, and that's
Yeah.
the Ritz Theater Company.
Speaking of interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know we mentioned it a little while ago, and I want to mention it again because you guys have a really cool show that's opening up tonight. So why don't we talk about that again real quick?
It's a great crossover because country is what Trailer Park is all about. It's the country music influence and other, but
Yeah.
it's got a little twang in it. So
Some of the songs in this show are really going to evoke some interesting images in your mind. Roadkill.
yes,
Flush down the pipes.
yes,
This
Nice.
side of the tracks.
absolutely.
That's why I love my man. And more. So
Well, it sounds like it's an amazing satire of an American subculture that
yeah.
we can finally maybe take a little fun with and have make some light jokes and have a really good experience in a different type of environment that doesn't normally lend itself to the theater, Bruce.
And
Right?
I'll tell you, it's through all this craziness, you kind of get sucked in, and the sentimental moments affect you more than you think they do.
Yeah.
It's like, and then they turn around and whack you over the
Yeah,
head.
with
Well,
something else.
like any good piece of material, there is a great story attached to it, and that is really what you're going to leave. The lasting impression is going to be the story. Yes, you're going to remember the songs and all of that, but like anything else, a powerful story is what you take away from the theater.
And the fun you've had being there.
Right.
It really is.
Right.
How are you addressing the set?
Oh, we have a trailer park. We have 3 trailers. There are 3 trailers
On
on our stage.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
absolutely. Our scenic designer and production manager, Mr. Chris Clayton,
He's
has
amazing.
designed a phenomenal set for us, and it just makes you smile. It's just so much fun, and the detail and all of that
Yeah.
is
Cool.
is very important. It's all there.
I don't know if either of you have seen the Canadian production of Trailer Park Boys.
I have
Did
not.
you ever see that?
I haven't. I've heard of it. I
Google
have not
it.
seen
Have a look at it. They even tour in the U.S. occasionally.
do, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm betting that it's very similar to that.
Could be.
Well, that's a foreigner's view,
Yeah.
though. That's a foreigner's view
Oh,
of
it's
the
fun. It's great.
of the
It's
trailer
fun.
park.
It's fun.
But you talked a second ago about set design, and what you guys do over there at the Ritz Theater Company is it's a whole entire production, and part of what you really is special about you, and you mentioned the gentleman who does it, is your set designing, and your shows are beautiful. They are visually stunning,
Thank you.
that's what lends to successful shows. Again, all of the things that I've talked about before: powerful story, beautiful sets, amazing technical work. These are all things that make fantastic productions and wonderful shows, and this is what you do on a daily basis.
What is always so it's frustrating and at the same time rewarding. People say all the time, "I had no idea you did this kind of thing here."
Right.
And I mean, that's frustrating because we aren't wealthy. We don't have any great endowment.
Right.
So we can't get the word out like we'd like to. And yet that works to our benefit in that there's always more people to get to come.
Yeah.
We've not gone through the population in any way, shape,
No.
or form.
Yeah, but what's nice is that you're leaving such positive impressions on the people that are coming, and you know how that works. They tell
hope so.
everyone about
Hope
what
so.
hey, we've got something special right here. You don't have to cross the bridge. You don't have to go to another town. We've got it right here in our neighborhood, and that's important.
Right. I do want to mention also that the Ritz Theater has a subscription series.
Yes, yes.
And is it still 6 productions per
Yep,
year?
6
Okay.
productions per year. Trailer Park is the 3rd in this season's subscriptions. That's followed by Addams Family Musical
And you're doing
Fun.
a black box theater in June.
in June, a whole series of 1-acts and lesser known pieces. And then September we bring Vanya and Sonia and Masha and Spike. And then we close out the year with Promises.
Great, that's a great
Excellent.
show. And is there any children's theater, children's programming happening in the summer other than camp, or is it just
Oh yeah.
camp?
Oh no. Yeah, we have a camp, a children's show, and of course I can't for the life of me think which one it is.
Oh.
But thanks, Charlene, for
Well,
asking me.
and
That's
just
okay.
basing on the past, I mean, some of the shows you've done before, you did Peter Pan Jr.
Right.
You're doing high level shows. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
a 60-person cast for Peter Pan Jr. You pretty much can do anything you want now,
Right.
right? So
he knows he can handle it now.
yeah,
So
right.
the kids on stage.
Anything else is a piece of cake compared to that. So we
Right.
got to take another quick break. We are going to come back. We've got a lot more to talk about with Bruce Curless from the Ritz Theater Company. Stick around. We'll be right back on Morning Coffee.
Choosing the right fence for your home or business is an important decision to make. Choose Anello FENCE for peace of mind. Our family has manufactured and installed beautiful maintenance-free fence for over 50 years. We provide vinyl, aluminum, and wood fence in a wide variety of styles and colors, including chain link fence for commercial and residential. Call or visit our indoor showroom and ask for Steve Anello and see how 4 generations of combined experience mean that you'll get quality and service that can't be matched by any other fencing company, period. Call Anello FENCE today for a free estimate.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Chamberlain, and we are super excited because we're going to keep talking to Bruce Curless for the Ritz Theater. So you are the artistic director of the theater,
Right.
Because you're a nonprofit, so
Yes.
we can't say owner and we can't say anything along those lines because
No.
that's not true. You
No.
are. Tell me about it.
You own the theater. We all own the theater. The theater belongs to the public good. I have been entrusted to manage it and guide the artistic growth of the theater. We have a staff, a very small staff, but we have a staff that helps to make other things happen. And we've been around for 31 years, so we think we know how to do it.
A little bit of a track record.
A little bit, yeah. But you know, it's difficult spreading the word today. There's so many things for people to do.
Mhm.
So it's a constant struggle to get people in our seats and to enjoy the work we do.
Right. Because you put so much effort into them,
Yeah.
and they are such amazing productions that, you wish that you could kind of push people into the theater and make them see how great your productions are. But you got to kind of rely on the word of mouth and kind of fight for those dollars as,
Sure.
As such a
everyone
competitive
is.
entertainment, budget.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you're just not competing with other theaters. You're competing with all different forms of entertainment. Today,
Anything.
you
A
know?
bowling alley.
Yeah.
Right.
Compete is the wrong word.
Right.
Right.
We'll have to discover a new word, but
Mhm.
what it is, we share that entertainment dollar
Right.
with so many operations and programs and activities that, and it seems like there's more.
Yeah.
As our time gets limited, there's more
Right.
things
There's more
to do.
stuff to do.
I guess that's why we have less time. Well, anyhow.
I really like the aspect of it though because it is community and you give people like me and Charlene opportunities to act and do our sort of thing
Art
as well,
form, right.
our creative process and all of that, and it's the more people can get involved in the arts, I believe the better they will become as people, because a lot of people don't have an arts background but can become more well-rounded if they study or learn a little bit about the arts, and that's what the value I see.
Right.
Absolutely, a very interesting thing. We have a partnership with Jefferson University in Philadelphia, and the sole reason is that the student enlightenment. I'm not going to say the right department, but in any case, it has been a proven fact that young doctors, if they are educated and informed about the arts and are involved in the arts, it makes for better personal relationships.
With their
And
patients.
so, with the patients, absolutely, so that they can do better diagnostic work. And so I think that's a testimony in itself. So yeah, we have a lot to do with quality of life is what we typically say.
It's
Plus,
important.
plus, I think it's an amazing, and the statistics are amazing, the economic impact that arts organizations have on a community, and I know we have. I've seen things around us.
Right, and by saying that, I am going to assume that you're talking about people that are attending the theater often go out to dinner before, go out
Absolutely.
for drinks afterwards, they shop in that area if they're in town a little bit earlier.
Absolutely, and just the fact that we've been in our spot for 31
Yes.
years functioning, and that encourages other things to come
To grow.
and function with us. So
Well,
That's right.
it strongly places your footing in the community, and that's what you are. You're a large part of that community, and it all works together. When you guys incorporate each other, that yes, there's dinners being had before the show, then there's the show, and then there's drinks. It's a community that comes together to provide this for the people of that community, and it really is a very special thing.
Yeah, we have a furniture store right down the street from us, Nastasi's Furniture. It's been there longer than we have.
Forever, yeah.
And they often say, you know, we love the Ritz. People walk by their show window coming to the theater. They're not open, but they'll make a point to come back and check them out.
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's great. Now, you know, theater is not just for adults, it's for children as well, and I know you have some wonderful children's programming.
No, we have a very, very strong youth initiative. We do shows for children by adults, and in the last 3 years now we have been doing large productions utilizing kids. We just did Disney's Peter Pan Jr., and we have a cast of 60 people.
Wow.
60?
Yeah, that's a
lot.
lot.
Oh my gosh, that is a lot.
Wow, yeah.
One full cast, or did you rotate
No,
them?
it was a whole
One
cast.
full
Yeah,
cast?
yeah. Well, you know, you have pirates, you have the
Of
Lost
course.
Boys, you have
Yeah.
the Indians, you have,
Yeah.
you know, the
I'm
Darling
impressed, Bruce. You
family.
still have all your hair. You didn't
I
pull it
know,
all out.
I
That's
know,
crazy.
and I directed it. No,
Oh boy.
they fill up the theater, but it brings such energy and
Yeah.
vitality to the theater. But not only the children's shows and the shows by young people, we also have young teen shows, teen and young college-age students that performed this last season. We just did the musical opera Bear, the pop opera, I should say. And then we have student matinees that we make accessible to high school and middle school students, that are main stage productions that we do in the morning for
These
them.
are great. I mean, these are great things that you guys are doing over there. That's really awesome. And to go back to what we had talked about earlier, when kids get involved and the younger they do it, the better they are set for the rest of their life, because they're in school and they're learning science and math and all that stuff. And being able to take them into the theater and teaching them all aspects, from being in the front of the stage to the lighting and the
To behind the
sound and
scenes,
all.
right.
All of the back of the house type stuff, learning all of that is so important, I think, for life skills in
Absolutely.
general. So that's really,
But
really
it's-
cool.
You know, in some cases, sports and athletics will find a kid and give them purpose. And then there's a whole nother group that in order for them to
Yep.
succeed,
That needs some
they
attention.
need something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
And
that's really
that's
cool.
been working.
And,
That's
and
awesome.
I do want to mention that the Ritz Theater also has a wonderful summer camp for youth.
Yeah.
So if you have a child that sort of has an inkling about theater and maybe a little yearning to do that, the Ritz would be a great place for them to try.
The summer camp has produced not only some fine actors coming out of that program, but they also have produced great teachers and doctors and lawyers, and it's been around for 31 years, so
Right.
those kids are like in their 40s now.
Oh, oops.
That's scary to think about. Totally scary to
That's
think about.
impossible.
I'm going to let Bruce reflect on that while we take a quick break.
Thanks.
We'll be right back here on Morning Coffee.
I need a drink.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Simply Gents, located in Marlton, New Jersey, takes care of all your grooming needs, including haircuts, straight razor shaves, massages, facial, manicures, pedicures, and waxing. To find more information or book an appointment, visit us online at www.simplygents.com. The secret weapon of a well-groomed man, Simply Gents. Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Curless, the producing artistic director of the Ritz Theater, and we're going to have a look at some fun pictures of the theater and several of their productions. picture, it looks like it's from the 1930s, and that's the front of the
Yes.
theater.
Right, we found that in the optometrist's office next door, and he said, "Oh yeah, we've had it on our wall forever." And
Oh,
it
wow.
is, it's, I think from the cars in the foreground is kind of how we found
Dated it, yeah.
the date. But yeah, it's been there. It's on the historic registry, both the state and the national.
The theater was built in the 20s, right? I think
1927.
1927. And I do want to say, if you've never been, you must go in, not just to see a show, but also to check out the beautiful artwork that's on the walls. It's the original artwork that was painted on canvas, and it's still there.
Murals.
Yeah, they're beautiful, beautiful, huge murals. The next picture we have here is, of course, the marquee.
Yep.
And you can see how it's been beautifully restored. And I think you just recently painted the marquee.
Yes, and we're, thanks to a great grant, we are beginning restoration on the marquee this summer to
Nice.
hopefully get it all lit
Excellent.
again.
That would be beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
great. Because that really is the calling card for the theater when you drive by and you see
I
that.
think it'll help our marketing work a lot.
Absolutely. Our next shot is from a production I was in, Dark of the Moon.
I had
And
great
that
fun
was
with
last
that.
month. Me too. It's a great
Yeah.
show. And opening, talk about opening a little bit.
The opening was the first show of our 30th anniversary season, and what we did was we took music from all the past some of the past musicals we've done over the last 30 years, but give them all a fresh treatment, not from the show they were from,
Right.
but
With a twist.
a cast of, I think, 16
Okay.
singers, dancers, actors, and they performed the songs, some as a group and some individuals and solos and duets,
cool.
and
It's really cool.
it was great. And it had a great art design to it. The whole show was red and black and white, so it was just handsome to look at.
Cool.
And the next picture up on our screen is Shrek, and that is a really great set.
Yeah.
Really great.
It was a
set for
great
Shrek.
set. It was costumes. It was the show that grew and grew and grew and grew, like Pinocchio's nose. It is just like, and it's like, ugh, we've got to do this, and so
And then
then
we
you
have
do
to add that.
Yeah.
and then
yeah.
well, if we're going to do that, we can't not do this, you know.
Yeah, but what these pictures show is the type of production that you
Oh, the
do.
quality
You
is-
don't. Everything is top flight. It's top notch. It's top shelf. It's all those top words, Bruce, that we could talk about,
That's
and
right,
that's what
yeah.
these pictures. That's what these
But,
pictures
and
show.
then we get to Trailer Park. And here's the logo for the Great American Trailer Park Musical.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm looking forward to tonight.
Now, I read online that an Arizona company did this production, and they actually handed out scratch and sniff cards to be used at certain points during the production.
Oh.
It's crazy.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Yeah. Well, what's nice about the Ritz is that they're not going to subject
No,
their patients
no,
to that.
no.
I don't know. I don't even want to know what it smelled
I
like.
know, that's what I was thinking.
That's
What
ridiculous.
did they put on there?
But I will tell you that our opening night party is featuring grilled hot dogs,
Of course.
potato salad,
Yeah.
macaroni salad,
Oh,
Jello mold,
That's
Oh,
fun. It's like a
perfect.
barbecue.
Yeah.
and a cake in the shape of an armadillo. Because the play takes place in Armadillo Acres. That's the name of the
Right.
trailer
In
park.
Florida, right?
Florida, yeah.
Florida.
That's great.
Well, Bruce, thank you so much for being on Morning Coffee. Tell our viewers how they can find the Ritz Theater.
Well, you can first of all find us at 915 Whitehorse Pike, Haddon Township. Online at www.ritztheater, spelled Theatre, ritztheaterco.org, or give us a call, 856-858-5230.
Thank you, Bruce. This is Charlene Chamberlain with Bruce Curless and Mark Cook for Morning Coffee. We'll be right back.